You've been there, kind of dating. And now she's hosting an incredible show about it. Natasha Chandel, thank you for being with us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
We've all been kind of dating for way too long.
Yeah, and that was sort of the point of the title of the show, that nobody says they're in a relationship anymore. Everybody always just says, I'm kind of dating this guy, I'm kind of dating this girl. So I was like, well, let's get down to why we all have commitment issues.
That's what it really is.
So why do we have commitment issues?
It's a few reasons, but I mean, at the end of the day, it comes down to fear. And you know, I know this sounds like super deep to say, but people feel like if a relationship ends, that means a part of them dies. Like if somebody has rejected me or I've gone through pain, a part of me dies. And like when people get over that and start realizing that it's okay, even if a relationship doesn't work out, you're gonna be fine. I think like it makes it a little less of like a daunting task.
It's so true. Like I think we confound love and relationships, and we confound our identity is so feels inextricably linked to the relationship that when the relationship evolves, we think that the love has to end. And we think that somehow some part of us has to end.
Yeah.
But I love the reminder that it doesn't.
Yeah.
Right?
And you were on the show.
I was on the show. It was so much fun.
Yeah, you did 2 episodes with us on ghosting.
Especially blessed by that.
And the power of happiness, which
so
people loved.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's interesting because I was quite a codependent years ago. And one of the things I had to do was have a plan when I went into dating. And one of those was, for me, was to not put a title around it. Because the moment I put a big title around it, I would have expectations. And it felt so all or nothing. And it actually helped me to not have titles, because then I was able to just enjoy whoever I'm dating just exactly as they are for exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And not having to break up or, you know, do whatever. And so in a lot of ways, it freed me up.
No, that's great. I mean, I think that could like kind of create some issues later, but at the end of the day, it's like whatever works for you is how you have to live. You know,
especially in Los Angeles, though, I feel like the majority of women, my girlfriends that are single, have been kind of dating several guys for years, right? And then you find out they're kind of dating a lot of other girls because you're not really dating. And what does that look like? Because after a certain age, there's really like no conversation about, are we in a relationship? Are you my girlfriend? Like, that's so weird and so awkward. Everybody's always waiting for the other one to bring it up. It's just so many assumptions, so many expectations.
And those are kinds of things that we discuss on the show, like relationship status and labels, and like, what does it mean? Like how to slide in her DM to like what it's like to you know, be codependent and be attracted to people with addiction. I used to be that person, and you know, it takes a lot of work to get out of that. And the one advice I would give to anybody out there who might also be a codependent is people are exactly what they say and exactly what they seem. We always like, oh no, this person who says that they have rage issues is not. No, it's just because like they had it before, and not because like when they're with me, they won't ever be like that.
For sure, they're going to see the light now. They met me.
Yes. People are exactly.
So true.
Believe them when they say it.
It's so true. You know, one of the things that I appreciate about you so much, Natasha, is not only, of course, that you're so creative and you host this incredible podcast, but you're also really funny, right? So one of my favorite shows, I have to admit, is Mumbai Chopra. So do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's a scripted comedy web series I created back in the day before web series were a thing. We did 3 seasons, 28 episodes. It's on YouTube, but it's about her name is Mumbai Chopra. She's basically the materialistic daughter of a spiritual guru. So imagine if Dr. Chopra had a materialistic daughter, and her name is Mumbai Chopra, modeled after Paris Hilton. So the Hiltons and Chopras were best friends, and Hiltons had a daughter named after their favorite city, Paris, and the Chopras had a daughter named after their favorite city, Mumbai. And it's her kind of, she goes through a video scandal like all the socialites and is trying to find enlightenment in her life.
I love it.
How are you finding enlightenment in your life?
How do I find it? I mean, I'm enlightened. I don't know what you're talking about. I've already made it. No.
Already attained.
I pray a lot. I believe in God. I'm really open to anybody believing whatever they want to believe, but that's what I believe. I try to seek my spiritual teachers. I have a monk that I speak to. I have my family. I read a lot, and I mean, I just keep trying to stay centered, however is
well,
possible.
you've got to stay
Meditation
centered if
and
you're
all of
kind
that.
of dating.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hey, I don't kind of date anymore, but I'm not kidding. We all kind of date.
Yeah.
So I know you've got a new project, All Work No Play. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I'm producing a new series. It's an 8-episode series with some big gaming influencers. They're in the D&D world, if you know them, but their name is Critical Role, and it's All Work No Play with Sam Riegel and Liam O'Brien, and they basically go out and do these fish out of water activities, and then we come back and talk about it in studio. So we've done some crazy things like sword fighting with Will Friedle from Boy Meets World, to goat yoga with some other influencers. So yeah, it's crazy.
I love it.
Super
cool.
fun.
Well, how can they find your podcast, your show, all your projects?
Thank you. You can find Kinda Dating. It's wherever you get your podcast app. But we are at Kinda Dating on all the socials. I'm at Natasha Chandel on Facebook and Instagram. I always forget this, no matter how many times I said this. At Natasha_Chandel on Twitter. And you can find All Work No Play on Twitch or YouTube.
You did pretty good. I forget my age all the time. People ask me, I'm like, I'm 20-ish.
Yeah.
Or 30.
Love it. Fun,
I now
fun,
just
fun.
say I play. I'm like, I play between.
Oh, that's
Oh, there you
so
go.
LaLa.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Love it. So fun. Well, stay tuned, you guys. We'll be right back.